Hey there, this is Luis Moreno with Simply Health Insurance Agency. I got a good question from a new agent, and I think this video is going to help a lot of new agents getting into the business as to how you can set up your logo, your DBA, and also get a domain and have a professional email as opposed to a Gmail, a Yahoo, or a Hotmail type of email account. So I'm going to share with you my pro tip on that, or pro tips on all three of them. I had to do the very same thing many, many years ago. So I'm going to show you what you guys need to do. But before I do, I need for you to like, comment, and if you would, please subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. If you are, thank you. And then share me, guys. All right. So you're a new agent, okay? And you want to create a logo. All right. So I think you've got to do this in steps. All right. Before you go out there and you create a logo with your agency name, you need to go out there and first do this. So this is going to be my first step that I would do. Okay. So you have to think of a name for your agency. So let's just take Mr. John Smith. Okay. So first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to create see if John Smith is available, because how cool would it be to get johnsmith.com or johnsmithinsurance.com. So a couple of things you're going to want to do. I like using GoDaddy. It's a website that helps you find a domain, buy a domain, and then you can set up your email from there. Okay. So let's go look up John Smith Insurance Agency. Okay, maybe that's what you want. Or let's take it back. Let's just say not John. Let's go with just Smith Insurance Agency and just hit next. And what it's going to do, it's going to give you some ideas. Okay, so according to this, hold on here, did I do this right? Okay, so the Smith Insurance Agency.com is actually available. Okay. I can go buy this thing for literally a penny, 1 penny for the first year, only with a 3-year term. I can buy this, and then I can buy it with some protection, ultimate domain, whatever. I don't know any of this. You can talk to the people at GoDaddy and see. And then here's where you'll set up your custom email address. So for example, if I were looking at this, I would be able to get a branded email that says Luis@smithinsurance.com. How cool is that? As opposed to having, Smith and Luis at health insurance or Luis insurance at gmail.com. Way, way more professional. Okay. So now that you know that this domain is available, okay, then before I buy it, I'm going to go and see if the DBA is available. Okay, now you can go to LegalZoom, you can pay them $99 and then the county fees to register your domain. Okay, what I did back in the day, there was no LegalZoom. I ended up going to the courthouse, and they have a DBA section. They call it it's something name. It's where you get your, at least in my county, it's where you get your marriage certificates. Assume name. That's what it is. The assume name section at the courthouse. Okay. And if you walk into the courthouse and ask that front person there, hey, where do I go register my DBA or my doing business as? They'll guide you in the right direction. So what is a DBA? So a DBA is an acronym. Well, it's for doing business as. So if your name is John Smith, you may want to register your domain name as the Smith or Smith Insurance Agency. Okay. All right. Mine, when I started way back then, was Moreno Insurance Agency. All right. So when you go to the courthouse, you're going to check and see if that DBA is available. Okay. And I would go with some alternatives. Okay. So let's say that it's available. Well, then you're going to pay your filing fees, and I think it's every 10 years, and you're going to get it. Nobody else in your county can take that DBA. They're going to have to get some other version of it. So there's another John Smith that wants to open up the Smith Insurance Agency or the DBA with that. They're not going to be able to. So go with some alternatives. You know, the Smith or Smith Insurance Agency, the Smith Insurance Agency, the Smith INS Agency. Have your alternatives, but also be running those alternatives against the domain. So we already know that this domain is available. Okay, smithhealthinsurance.com. But let's say it's not health insurance. Okay, let's get rid of the word health, and you just want to have a domain that is smithinsurance.com. Well, it tells you here that this domain's already taken. I would not pay $69 for them to search it because they're going to want you to buy it. So you have some alternatives. You can switch it to smithinsurances.com. Nah. You could do smithinsurance.org, smithinsurance.suck, smithinsurance. You pick it. If you're like, no, I don't like any of this. So now you go in here and start making some adjustments. So kind of have a game plan as to what you want your DBA to be. And then hopefully it coincides with a domain name. That way they match. Okay, super, super easy. Once you've done all that, then the next thing you need to do is come up with a logo. Okay, the logo is pretty easy. Now, I'm not a creative. So what I did is I went to Fiverr. Okay, Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com. And what Fiverr is, these are freelance professionals that would do anything for you. So looking here, they'll do all kinds of stuff for you. Okay, you can use them for whatever you need. And all you've got to do is go on here on the what service are you looking for and type in logo. And what it's going to do, it's going to pull up people that make logos. So just take a look at their work. So let's say it is, you're kind of looking at their work and you're like, ooh, I kind of like the work he did here. So you can click on that and you can buy a basic package for $25 and they'll make you 2. A standard, they'll make you 3, and premium 5. I think it's 5 different versions. Anyway, you pick whatever you want. Okay, so you continue with this package. Okay, you pick whatever package you want, and then you're going to tell the guy once you get this done, you're going to tell the guy what you want. Okay, so I went and bought, let's go to my past orders, and I had this guy make me, let's see here. No, that's not it. I can't remember who I think I did several guys because I wanted, let's see, was it this one? Honestly, I cannot remember. I had this thing created a long time ago, but you can just go in there and tell him what you're trying to create, maybe give him some ideas or her some ideas. Do what you can to help them create a logo. And they also tell you when you buy this, how many times you can keep asking them to do more and more work. So I've used this one. Let's see here. I think this guy, what did he make me? Oh, there it is. I got lucky. So when I asked him to make my logo, the Simply Health Insurance logo, these are all the options he gave me. Now, I ended up going with this one. I liked it, and that's what I utilized. But he created all this for me. So you may want to use this guy, okay? Get his name here, hunt him down, and say, hey, I like the Simply Health Insurance logo that you made. Can you make me something like that? But call it the Smith Health Insurance Agency or whatever you want to call it. Again, try to get everything to match. Get your DBA set up to match your domain, and then making the logo is going to be very, very easy. So, guys, I hope that helps you. Remember, okay, I see a lot of agents with a Gmail, okay, or a Yahoo. I'm like, at some point, you got to kind of grow up, okay? And not in a bad sense, but you need to grow up in the business world. Get rid of the freaking Gmail, okay? It doesn't make you look professional at all. It really reeks of amateur hour, okay? So get away from the gmail.com crap and go get you a branded email. It doesn't even cost a lot, okay? You get your domain, match it with your DBA. Then with the GoDaddy, you can go set up your email. So now you'll have john@smithinsurance.com. Okay, very, very professional. And as you hire people, you'll buy them emails and they'll have lucy@smithinsurance.com. You'll have a very professional email address. Okay, you will have your domain, and eventually you can build a website. You don't have to build a website. Okay, when you own that domain, you can just do the emails. But if later you want to advance and mature a little bit more in the business world, you can build a website. And then finally, don't forget to create a really cool logo. Okay, I don't know. I just think most insurance agents, the way our mind is wired, we're not very creative people. At least for me, I'm zero creative. So just drop a little money on a Fiverr. You know, you saw the rates, the premium was $100. You drop the $100 and you can get those different versions of your logo. So guys, hope that helps you out. Do me a favor, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I got goodies down below. I've got my CRM. If you want to use the best damn CRM in the world, that's the one to get. I got my Healthcare 101 information. My course, if you want to be an ACA agent, but you got zero training or you just suck at it and you want to move it up a little bit more. And finally, if you want to learn how to do social media ads, I've got the link down below. Again, thank you. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.